Hi, YouTube friends. Thank you for coming by. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Saturday, November 1st. It's the first day of November, you guys. Halloween is over. Everything's going good. The air outside is crisp. It is now dark, and it's about 7:20 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm coming to you tonight with actually three separate videos. So this is the first video that I'm coming to you tonight with. And this first video is going to be an unboxing of a cross-stitch thing. So welcome to my FlossTube followers. Thank you very much for stopping by and coming to visit. If you're new to my channel, this is my channel where I sit and talk about mostly cross-stitch, but a lot of my other fun crafts. I have a kind of a diamond painting video to kind of go over with you, and also kind of a new diamond painting adjacent craft as well to share with you tonight. So we'll be kind of going through that. And also I do have my October cross stitch wrap up for you for FlossTube tonight. So hopefully you'll find some good information coming to you tonight. I'm gonna try and get as much of this recorded before the game starts in about 36 minutes. I don't think I'll get very much recorded, but we'll see how it goes. And anyway, so this video right here, I am going to do an unboxing for you. If you've watched any of my, this is a FlossTube installment of my video. Thank you very much. I wanted to kind of get into this and say thank you very much for stopping by if you're new to my channel. I do talk mostly about cross stitch here, but I also throw in some other crafts, some other hobbies, and just some other things, and talk about a little bit about my life in general, much like the Dodgers. And I hope you'll find something here that will encourage you to maybe stick around a while and become a friend. I always like meeting new friends here on YouTube, and I welcome you into my world. So thank you very much for stopping in. If you're a returning watcher, thank you very much. You already are pretty much familiar with what I do here on my channel. So thank you very much for stopping back by again. It's good to see friends that I've met in the past, and hopefully you will stick around for quite a while. I encourage you, if you haven't already, to click the subscription button below, and also click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload new content. I have plans coming up for 2026 that I will be talking to you about in various instances and various aspects for this. And also I do have some possible things for my channel coming up that I'd like to kind of maybe talk about as well. So yeah, if you click that notification bell, and you'll be notified when I do upload new content. Maybe there's something coming up in the relatively near future that will encourage you to become a subscriber. If you're a returning subscriber, you're a really great friend. Thank you very much for being a really great friend of mine. I really appreciate the fact that you take time out of your life to come and spend time with me and listen to what I have to say. So thank you very much for stopping by. I encourage you to leave your comments, questions, whatever your feedback below. Thank you very much for any kind of feedback that you give. So just thank you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a friend of mine here on YouTube. So thank you very much for coming back. So as I alluded to, this video is going to be an unboxing of sorts. I have a stack of stuff behind me here. So this is a stack of stuff that I'm going to go through. But kind of what I wanted to come on here to talk to you about, kind of in preparation for my video, is I got this box right here. So the box is a little beat up. The box is a little crushed. So this is Ain't No Biz Like Wattobizz. Wattobizz is a company who is owned and operated by a lady, a person up in Canada by the name of Sandy Sylvester, I believe is her name. It might be Sylvestra, but Sandy up in Canada, she started her company where she uses AI generated artwork, and she creates pre-printed cross-stitch canvases for you to stitch. And her patterns come pre-printed onto your choice of Aida fabric, pre-printed with a chart booklet. You also get some flosses and some other things. So I don't know which video of mine it was. It wasn't very long ago, but my husband and I had went to our Amazon return bin store. We have a bin store here in Columbus that my husband and I like to go to. And anyway, I went to the bin store and I found a printed canvas that was just floating around in one of the bins. And then a little bin or two later down the line, I found the printed pattern for said printed canvas. And I wasn't gonna get the printed canvas. We were there on a $3 day, something like that. Everything in the bins was $3 that day. But anyway, so when I found the printed pattern, I went back and got the printed canvas. And I had also down the line a little bit, a few minutes later, I found a floss holder, much like something like this. I found a floss holder like this that had a bunch of floss on it. And I was like, well, that looks like this could be part of a kit. So I put it together, brought it home, and at the bottom of the pre-printed canvas was the company logo for Wattobizz. So I looked up Wattobizz, and I found their Facebook group, and I found the admin on there, Sandy, whose description said that she was the owner of the company. So I sent it is there we go. Anyway, and I sent her pictures through Facebook of the kit that I found, and I asked her if she could either provide me the entire floss list and how many skeins of floss I needed for each color so I could go source my own, or let me know if I could buy the flosses from her. And she was so kind of surprised and taken aback by my story that she sent me the flosses. So I have an unboxing or an unbagging video, opening video, a little while back in my recent history, where you can see when I kind of told the story and showed the flosses that I received for the kit. But anyway, in the Wattobizz Facebook group, there is also a Wattobizz auction Facebook group. So on the first Saturday of every month, including today, in the auction group, images are put up throughout the day, and you bid on those images. So the whole point behind the images is that it's a one-off image. It's AI generated art, and they have a starting price on that image. So what you do is you bid on the image, and the highest bid wins the opportunity to purchase that cross-stitch kit. And you're going to be the only one, if you win the bid on it, you're going to be the only one in the entire world with that cross-stitch kit. Those kits will not be reproduced. They send them over to their distributor and their the company that puts the kits and stuff together for them. I believe they do come out of China, but anyway, it's like special ordering a special cross-stitch kit. So in September, I won one of my first auctions with Wattobizz in the auction group, and this is my kit that I finally got. It finally showed up about a week ago, and I've been waiting to unbox this for you. So I did open it up and take a brief look at the packaging on the inside just because, but anyway, this is how the auction kits come. So I am going to adjust the camera angle, so I'm looking down and you're looking essentially over my shoulder, and I will be right back but we are going to delve into my very first full Wattobizz pre-printed canvas cross-stitch kit, and I will go into more of the information below. So stay tuned as I get readjusted. Hi friends, so this is my angle that I'm going to be sharing things with you tonight. This is the back of a diamond painting that I have to talk to you about after in my one of my other videos tonight that I'm currently working on. Drills and Chills, the diamond painting event for Halloween, just recently wrapped up. And I didn't finish my canvas, but this was the canvas that I was working on for Drills and Chills 2025. So I have a whole nother video where I'm going to be showing you that. So I wanted to come to you tonight with the Ain't No Biz Like Wattobizz thing. So hopefully with the diamond painting laying across my laptop and across my desk like it is, I'm sorry that there's glare, but I needed the thing here to, I needed the light over my desk to open this for you. So I'm going to go ahead and without further ado, we are going to delve into the Ain't No Biz Like Wattobizz September auction win that I had for a one-of-a-kind cross-stitch painted canvas kit from Wattobizz. And I will put the information for the Wattobizz company and their Facebook groups and stuff down in the information box below. So here it is. Here is how they come. And you get your first look at the picture that I happened to win for the auction. So this is a full cross-stitch kit. Now bear in mind that I am the only one in the entire world that will have this image as a cross-stitch kit. I am the only one in the world that has this image as a cross-stitch kit. So you can see it has the Wattobizz logo here. It's in a nice little bag. It's all packaged up. Here is the Ain't No Biz Like Wattobizz logo. It comes in a really nice outer bag that you can actually use as a project bag. So we are going to open it up and take out the contents. I'm sorry if it crinkles, but there is a plastic wrapping on the inside keeping everything together. I haven't actually taken everything out of this second bag yet. So you get this, pretty much you get my reaction as I'm opening up the kit. Okay, so again, here is the nice little bag that you could actually use as a project bag if you want. And here is the Wattobizz kit. So I will get into, sorry in advance about the glare, but anyway, here we go. Time to open the kit. All right. Pull this out. So the very first thing that you see is all the kits, I do believe, unless you opt out, get this really nice embroidery hoop. Undo it, although it looks like the thing is missing. But it is one that has a ridge on the inside, so it's going to keep your fabric nice and taut when you're working on your piece. So that could be a very nice benefit. It is a simple thing, but I don't know. I think it might, well, maybe it works. But anyway, it's just a simple little thing right here. So there's that. So I'm going to flip this back over. So we are going to take a look at the booklet. So this is the booklet that comes with it. So the size that I ordered is a 40 by 50. It's 20 count fabric, and the kit comes with 50 colors. So this was the logo that I saw at the bottom of the original cross stitch kit that I found bits of in the bin store, and this is how I found the company. So it says, "Thank you for bringing your ideas to life with Wattobizz." Wattobizz cross stitch. Come on, focus, focus. There we go. Okay, so this is a standard cross stitch kit. So when you open up the thing, I'm not going to go through the entire booklet. This is a mock-up of the cross stitch piece. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my word, you guys. So stinking cute. The butterflies and the colors. Oh my word. So when you open up the booklet's going to have the pre-printed pattern in here. It's all in color as well. So you're going to flip through. I'm going to go ahead and turn this up so you can't see it, so I can flip through. Wow. So this particular booklet has, this particular booklet has 14 pages of pattern in it, as you can see. And actually, I lied. 16 pages of pattern here. And then the color and breakdown schematic of the thing is right here. So this is a schematic of the piece. So this lists all your symbols, your color numbers, and everything like that. There is 50 colors in here, and it looks like, if you look right here, there are blends as well, because I indicated that I don't mind blends. So there are some blended colors in here, which means you're gonna put one strand of each color together on your canvas, which is going to be interesting because I was going to stitch this with one strand. Oh well, we'll figure it out. And then you get this other little kit or piece of paper that tells you the floss colors, and it also tells you the blends. So colors 35 through 50 are blends. Okay, interesting. This is a 20 count piece. I'll put this over here, and we'll get to the fabric in a minute, but I just wanted to get into this because I've seen other people unboxing their kits from Wattobizz, and this is my first ever Wattobizz kit. So thank you very much, Sandy. Thank you very much for everything you do. Really excited to dig into this. So one of the things you get these little snips. These are just really nice scissor snips. I'm going to go ahead and open these up, take a look at them, because this is my first one. So you have your little scissors, and you just do this to cut your stuff. So there you go, little scissor nips. And they're pretty sharp. They look pretty sharp. So there you go. So those come with a kit. Then you have this nice little baggie full of stuff. So it looks here like you have a thread conditioner. Let me take the stuff out of the bag. So this is your Wattobizz kit. You have a little thimble, a little gold thimble to use. You have a seam ripper. Oh, and there's some. So these kits are, Wattobizz kits tend to come with a ton of needles. So there are some needles stuffed in here, and they're sticking to the thing. So there is a group of needles for your kit stuck in with the seam ripper, which is quite nice. I am actually gonna put these off to the side. I don't know what size needles these are as of yet, but I'm gonna put these off to the side once I figure that out. So those are going off to the side. And the seam ripper, let me get the seam ripper put back in. It's just a basic little seam ripper. Really nice to have those. I'll put this off to the side as well. Then you're gonna have in here you're going to have 2 little silicone finger cuffs, so you can put them on your finger. So you can put them on your finger, and they will help you as you're stitching. 2 little silicone finger cuffs. And then you have a needle threader as well. So that'll come in handy. And here is your wax. And I believe these are beeswax. I could be wrong. Little beeswax thread conditioners. So that's really handy. It has a nice little flower pattern. You can see the flower pattern on there. Really nice. And then you get a tube, another tube full of needles. Quite a bit. You get quite a bit of needles in here. I'm guessing there's probably at least 10 needles or more by the time you add in everything that you get. If anybody knows, you get all these needles in your kit. So that is really kind of nice. And they're all in this little needle case right here. Whoops, and I keep dropping needles. So I'm going to have to find that other needle that fell. I'm not sure where it might have went to. Oh, there it is. I found it. So all my needles are going to be here in this little needle case right here, and it just slides back on, and you have your little packet of needles for your case. So let me go ahead and stick all of these things back in my little tool kit so it all stays together. Thank you very much for this. I was really excited to take a look at the tool kit for the first time. So nice little tool kit. The other thing that's kind of neat that I was actually excited for is you get this neat little needle case. So it has the company logo on it, Ain't No Biz like Wattobizz, and you slide it open, and it's just a metal tin that you can put your needles and stuff in. Now, it's a metal tin, but there are no magnets in it just yet. I do have some magnets that I'm actually going to end up gluing in here, so I can have a covered needle case for all my neat little things, and this will just be my Wattobizz travel kit. So there you go. I'm really excited to get my first Wattobizz little metal needle thing. Really excited for that. Thank you very much. So I said this was a 50 color kit. So this is the floss cards for it. Let me go ahead and pull these out and turn these over. So as you can see, there are two plastic floss cards, and the first one goes numbers 1 through 37, and then the second one is numbers 38 over here, 38 to 50. And if you'll notice, if you look here, especially color number 50 right here, color number 50 has 2 colors attached to it right there. So your threads are already blended for you. So color 39 is these 2 pinks right here. So your color 39 is going to be these 2 pinks or roses. Number 40 has these 2 colors. 41 has these 2 colors. 42 has these 2 colors. 43 has these 2 colors. 44 is a mix of these 2 colors. 45 is a mix of these 2 colors. 46 is a mix. 47 is a mix. 48 is a mix as well, but they're already mixed together. And then 49 are these 2 colors. They look really close in the camera. So you have your mixes of colors, and they come on these really nice, really heavy duty, hard plastic floss cards. So all of Wattobizz's kits come like this now. This floss is extremely soft, you guys. Extremely soft, and you get a ton of it. The floss is, when I first reached out about the the kit that I found at the bin store, I was told that the floss in these kits is CXC floss. So it's really super soft. It feels really great quality. Just looking, looking for it. Look at these colors though, you guys. These colors are fantastic. Just lots of brights. I don't think, well, number 37 is also a blend. It looks like it's a blend of blue and black. 36 is a blend. 33, 34, 35 is a blend. 36 is a blend. Anyway, look at these colors though. It's going to be beautiful, you guys. It's just going to absolutely be beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to getting a start on this. So you get all this floss with your kit. Absolutely stunning. Just absolutely, absolutely stunning. So I'm actually going to be putting the floss aside for just a minute so we can take a look at the picture. So this is a, what did I say it was? It is a 40 by 50 centimeter canvas. I'm not going to be able to get it all in the picture just because of the way that I have the camera set up. Oh look, and there is another couple of needles stuck inside the canvas as well. So I have 2 more needles that I can actually put with the rest of them. I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So that way I can keep all the needles together. This is 20 count Aida fabric, and the pattern is pre-printed on the canvas. The game is getting ready to start here in about 7 minutes, so I'm not going to be rushing through this, so you may be able to hear some of the game in the background. Wow, this is a huge canvas, you guys. All right, so this is, and there went my mouse for my camera or my computer. All right, so this is the Wattobizz canvas. It has a very wide margin. Look at all this. Look at all this extra canvas here. That is easily a 3-inch, easily a 3-inch. It may even be closer to, it's about a 3-inch margin of error on the canvas. On each side, top, bottom, left and right. Let me see if I can get this up here. I'm not going to be, let me fold this in half so I can bring this up so you can see. All right. Maybe you can see. So bear with me. I am showing you the printing on the canvas. Look how pretty and nice and really clear that canvas printing is. It is so clear. Yeah. So this canvas is actually 393. So if you look here, 393 down and 313 across. 314 across. 314 across. Yep, 314 across. The other interesting thing is the canvas. So the canvas is printed with 2 schematics for you on your canvas. So you actually have the canvas handy if you so need to use it. What a lot of people do is they'll take one of these strips and cut it off the side to make it narrow, and use this as your guide as you're stitching. So you actually don't really need to follow a pattern. You can very easily follow the thing here. And because this is a 20 count, normally with 20 count Aida and Hardanger fabric, I am the type of person that will stitch over one using one, well, I will stitch using one strand of floss and use full cross stitch one strand of floss. But because this kit has blended threads where I need to use two colors side by side, I am probably going to stitch this one 2 strands tent on 20 count, just because that way I get better coverage for it. But I am so looking forward to stitching this, you guys. This is going to be a lot of fun. So the canvases for Wattobizz, they have inventory control numbers, and the inventory control number for this one is this STA number that's right here. That STA 2495 is the inventory number for this kit, and I am the only one in the world that owns this kit. So you can easily see, here's one of the butterflies. Yep, so I got my kit, everything's good, I'm really looking forward to it. So this is actually probably going to be a new start for me very, very soon. I am looking forward to starting this. I'm probably going to start this before, or like, you know, this month sometime, just because I want to get started on a Wattobizz kit. And I've never actually stitched a stamped cross stitch kit before, so this should be kind of fun. I'm gonna lay the threads back down in here as they were, just to kind of keep everything together, and then that way everything stays neat and pristine and folded in my kit. I'm gonna put this on top. So there you have it. You have seen my very first full Wattobizz cross stitch kit. This is my second Wattobizz cross stitch kit, but this is my first full purchase Wattobizz cross stitch kit with the hoops and the little tool kit that you get from Wattobizz. So I'm really looking forward to working on this. I may do a few stitch with me's because it's one of the things that I'd like to do for my channel, but in the future, so you'll probably be hearing more about this. One of the things I do have to say, if you're gonna be looking up Wattobizz or any kind of printed canvas kits, so you'll see that the canvas is printed. So when you get all the stitching completed on your canvas, you're gonna soak the canvas in water for a while, and the printing on the canvas is gonna dissolve and go away. When you're stitching on your pre-printed canvases like this, you do not want to get them wet, you guys. Do not take them anywhere to stitch if you're going to be around water or in the rain, or they're going to get wet, because your canvas printing will go away. Now, that is one of the reasons why they give you the booklet pattern to go with it. So I will just show you kind of a little bit here. So they give you the booklet pattern to go with it. So if your canvas does happen to wash away, or somebody else would like to stitch it, you have a way to share with them. But bear in mind that you're the only one with this kit, so they're not going to be able to purchase this. Or if your canvas does get wet and you lose the printing on the canvas, you can refer to the booklet. I'm not sure if Wattobizz at this point sells the PDF patterns. You might even be able to order the PDF patterns, so you can put it into Pattern Keeper to make it a little easier. But when I start to stitch this, I will be planning on using the schematic on the canvas itself and using that to stitch. That way I don't have to refer to anything. I can just pick it up and go and stitch. I don't know if I'll be putting this in a nerd tube or a Q-snap or on a scroll frame. as of yet, because I do have a scroll frame big enough for it, so maybe I'll just put it on a scroll frame and kind of work on it that way. But I know quite a few people work on these in hand as kind of a travel kit because they don't have to take much with them. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my very first Wattobizz cross stitch kit. So thank you very much, Sandy and Wattobizz, for making such a great thing. I'm looking forward to starting this. So one of the other things I kind of wanted to see, well, let me get this put away, and I will be back to tell you what I have to tell you about the additional information. If anybody happens to know what size needles come in these kits traditionally, let me know. That would be great. I normally stitch with a 28. I like 28s. No matter the count of fabric I'm using, I like to stick with 28. I'm going to put this in there too. All right. So there we have the Wattobizz cross stitch pre-printed canvas cross stitch kit. That is my auction win from September. There is an auction going on right now. I think most of the auction selections have closed for the day. So anyway, that is that. Let me go ahead and get the camera set back up, and I will come back to you face to face. Bear with me just a minute. Oh, and my cover came off of my thing. So, okay, sorry about that. Anyway, so what I was going to come back and tell you, with the Wattobizz kits, you don't want to get the canvases wet until you're done, completely done stitching them, because the printing on the canvases will go away. And then if you don't have the paper pattern like Wattobizz provides, you're going to be SOL, because you're not going to be able to have to use the canvas as your pattern anymore. So Wattobizz has a Facebook group, and they also do a lot of stuff in there. They have a couple of stitch-alongs going on right now. They have a color a week stitch-along for the next 50 weeks. It started in the beginning of October, so it's about 5 or 6 weeks in now, and the premise behind these stitch-alongs is the main stitch-along right now, every Monday a new number is called, and that is the color number that you stitch on your pieces. And you could do as much of it as you want, as little of it as you want, as long as that week you're stitching that color. So she's pulling 50 numbers, so it's lasting 50 weeks, and so if you have a kit that has more colors in it than that, you know, you can kind of do it however you want, I do believe, but the whole goal is to stitch on the color that is selected by in the Facebook group. So that is called the color by color SAL, and there is also one for a Halloween spooky SAL. And they have a certain number of pieces that they selected for these stitch-alongs. So you could purchase the kit ahead of time. So everybody's working. Oh, excuse me. Everybody's working on the same 5 or 6 kits for the stitch-along. And so every week everybody's working pretty much on the same color, assuming that they're working on the same kit as everybody else. You can participate in the stitch along with any of the Wattobizz kits you have, or any of the full coverage pre-printed canvas kits that you do have, but just keep in mind that it's not going to be officially like you're following the SAL. And that's kind of what I'm going to be doing with this Kitty Cat Wattobizz kit, and also the mermaid one, which is the kit that I got from the bin store. I can show you the mermaid one. So this is the mermaid Wattobizz kit that I got from the bin store. So this was the pre-printed pattern that I had found on the thing, and that is the picture of the mermaid right there. that I have found in the bin store. Here is the canvas that I found in the bin store. And I've come to find out this is a 16 count canvas. This is a 16 count canvas. So there's 16 stitches per inch on this canvas. This canvas has 50 colors as well, but there are no blends. So, and then when I received the flosses, I took the flosses and I actually kind of braided them. I saw somebody else post this in one of the groups, but I braided all the flosses to keep them together. But there's a lot of blues in this. And when Sandy sent me the floss cards, she sent me the floss cards on these hard plastic ones. And then I just combined the colors of flosses that I had, but I braided the colors together the other night. So I do have all the flosses, but this is the card that it came on originally. And I took the flosses that I had because I only found this one. I only found this card. And it only went up to colors 50, to color number 50 right here. So I only had the flosses on this card from the bin store. So these were all the colors that I had for this kit. So Sandy sent me everything in the kit. So there is a lot of blues. This 3865 number here that has the most, this is the background. So if you look at the picture, the mock-up, there's a lot of white background in her. So that is all the white, or off-white. So that is the most colors. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to starting this. This may actually be the one that I do start. Since it's 16 count, I'm going to be doing 2 strands. I don't know if I'll be doing 10 stitch. I might actually decide to do 10 stitch. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It is full coverage. So I do now have all the floss colors for this though. So that is that. So thank you very much to Sandy and Wattobizz for giving us such a great product. So yeah. So one of these kits is going to be a new start for me. So that's all I wanted to show you. I wanted to just kind of talk about Wattobizz and kind of show you the auction kit that I got. So she's got the Wattobizz Facebook group, the Wattobizz color by color stitch along happening right now. The Halloween spooky stitch along also happening right now. There were 4 or 5 other kits that she had picked out for that as well. It's also another color by color. And then the first Saturday of every month in the auction Facebook group, they put up the patterns, the single individual cross stitch kit patterns up for auction, and they have a starting bid, and the bids go in increments of $5. And then after about an hour, they cut off the bids for those patterns, and they're always putting in new ones. They put in about 5 or 6 of them every, I don't know, every probably 15 minutes or so throughout several hours of the day, on the first Saturday of the month. Anyway, sorry about that. I got a little distracted by the game. Dodgers have somebody on base. It's the first inning. That's pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, Wattobizz seems to be really good. The group is really nice. It just seems like really great. So there's lots of videos coming on YouTube where the people are doing Wattobizz unboxings and also talking about their kits and doing stitch with me's. So you're probably going to be seeing a stitch with me here pretty soon of me using of stitching on my Wattobizz kit. So be on the lookout for those. And yeah, coming up soon. I have a couple of new starts to start. So that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you very much for stopping by, and hopefully you've gotten some inspiration to try something new. I get to try a new cross stitch thing of stamped cross stitch kits on fully stamped Aida fabric. So that should be kind of fun. Looking forward to it. And hopefully meeting new friends and just getting to talk to more people. So thank you very much for stopping by. We got lots of plans coming up. I'll be talking about my stitching plans specifically in the next video or two. I don't know if that's going to be the next one I record, but I'm going to be doing a diamond painting video also. And I'm going to be talking to you about planning for 2026 because we're starting to kind of figure out what's going on for 2026. Got lots of interesting things. And the other information, the other kind of announcement that I kind of want to make is I'm hoping to get into game streaming, you guys. So I'm thinking, I need your input below. I'm thinking of recording them for YouTube, but doing them live on Twitch. I don't know if I can do that, and I'll have to figure out how to kind of finagle that one. But recording them for live streaming on Twitch and then uploading to YouTube. So I'm thinking about calling those games Tina Plays. And then it'll be Tina Plays Dinkum, or Tina Plays Palea, or Tina Plays Animal Crossing. There was an Animal Crossing update, you guys. I have another kind of Tina Plays video coming up for that as well. So that's going to be real interesting. So I am hopefully getting into game streaming here. I'm going to try kind of dabble in that a little bit as well. So you'll probably be seeing some video segments called Tina Plays. And it's going to be me just playing video games. And maybe we can start collaborations and play-alongs. And you can join streams with me and stuff. That'll be fun. So be on the lookout for that as well. All right. So that's all I have for you tonight. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Tonight's drink, down near our house, we have Lind Fruit Farm. It's about probably a 15-minute drive from our house. And they have apple picking. You can go pick your own apples. And one of our favorite types of apples that they have there is wine sap apples. So we were there 2 weekends ago. No, 2 Mondays ago. 2 Mondays ago. We were there. It's been 2 Mondays. Has it been 2 Mondays? Or was it this past Monday? It was this past Monday. Anyway, no, I don't. It was this past Monday because I think we got home on Monday. I don't know. The times were kind of all running together. But anyway, I am imbibing with some Lind Fruit Farm apple cider tonight. Really good stuff. I really like apple cider. Doesn't like my blood sugar as much. It's not too nice on that. But I am enjoying some Lind Fruit Farm apple cider. Hopefully, your Halloween went well here in Central Ohio. The Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, MORPC, M-O-R-P-C, they do something stupid every year where they pick a beggars night that isn't October 31st. So trick-or-treat here doesn't always happen on October 31st. This year it happened to be on Thursday, October 30th. It rained all day and it was cold. We had 10 trick-or-treaters, you guys. We give out full-size candy bars because we don't get very many trick-or-treaters. We had 60 candy bars ready. We got 10 trick-or-treaters. Yeah, we weren't very impressed. Anyway, so our trick-or-treat was on Thursday night. I know some of the other locations are doing it tonight because of the rain. And some had it last night like it should be. I'm under the opinion that trick-or-treat should always be on October 31st. But that's, I don't make the rules, and I'm the one that doesn't, I don't, I'm not on any council or anything like that, so I can kind of designate when trick-or-treat happens. So, for those of you that went trick-or-treating, I hope you got lots of stuff. We have quite a few candy bars to eat through now and share with friends. So, we do give out full-size candy bars just because the house that we lived in before we moved here with Mom, we were one of 3 houses on our side of the street between the corner and the apartment complex. So a lot of kids would come down the street and turn at the corner and go to the next street over. They wouldn't hit our 3 houses. The house on the corner typically didn't give out candy that left us in the middle, and then the house on the other side of us, between us and the apartment complex, also didn't give out candy. So we had smoke machines and fog machines and flashy lights and loud music, trying to entice kids to come to our house. And the other way that we were enticing kids to come to our house was giving out full-size candy bars. We wanted to reward those kids that made the effort to come see us in their costumes. We wanted to reward them with full-size candy bars. So when we moved into our house back in 2007, 2008, we started giving out full-size candy bars because of that. That way, you know, and then the kids in the neighborhood started to realize that, oh, look, they give out full-size candy bars. We're going to stop by their house next year. So we started getting more and more and more. I think we were up to about, the highest I think we were at that house was about 40. The highest that we've been here in this house since we moved in with Mom in 2020 has been about 28. And we had 10. So even though we give out full-size candy bars, we do buy a lot of candy bars, but we also take them to work. But anyway, so we do have candy here in the house to eat, lots of candy bars. We get a variety of them. We also give out comics and color books and stuff for the kids that don't necessarily want candy. And somebody had posted a list of other things to offer, like ramen and oatmeal and some other stuff that you could put together, like mac and cheese cups and stuff like that, and pudding cups, applesauce cups, you know, just stuff like that. And my initial reaction was, man, if I walked into a house and they had stuff like that, I'd be like, yeah, this house sucks. But because of everything going on in this administration here in the United States, and with benefits going away for a lot of people, times are going to be really tough. So maybe offering those items wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. So that is kind of something that we may consider for next year, just offering up some other options besides candy and color books and crayons and comic books and stuff like that. We may look into offering fruit cups, or you know, offering ramen, or, you know, mac and cheese cups, or something like that. You know, some food options, just in case, you know, maybe the kids that come visit us don't have the opportunity to eat much at home. So we may actually consider that. I tend to I did react initially saying, you know, that would probably get our house egged if we offered that kind of stuff, you know, trick. Everybody's going to do a trick on our house because we offer bad treats. But the more I've been thinking about it, the more that actually makes a lot of sense to kind of offer other types of things that people can pick up and take home with them, if there's a need. So just a thought. Anyway, that's all I have for you tonight. I'd like to send you away with some warm wishes, and hopefully you're staying warm in the cooler weather. And yeah, so we will catch you soon. Thank you very much for stopping by. Keep your head up and keep moving forward, because that's really all we can do. And we'll catch you soon, you guys. I'm going to be kind of catching a little bit of the game before I hop into recording my next video. So sit back, relax, and yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. It was great hanging out with my friends here, and hopefully you've gotten some inspiration to maybe try a new stamped cross-stitch kit. Wattobizz, I will put their information down below. Seems from my my experience with them since like July or August has been really positive, and it's been a really great experience. It's a great group of people to be involved with, and I'm looking forward to enjoying more kits as years go by. So thank you very much for stopping by, and we'll catch you soon. Go Dodgers! All right, take care, everybody. Bye.